let's talk about delegating. So I was just doing some thinking. It reminded me of a time when I was back in high school. And I was obviously in high school, had football practice, had track practice, wrestling practice. I was in ROTC, and I had a part-time job. I still remember my parents ripping and running, trying to get me to all these different places. That is until they realized that if they delegated the responsibility to me to get all those different places, that would free up their time to do things that were really important and things that the parents need to get done. Mostly, the things that parents do, right? Sleep. Well, I'm bringing this up because I want you to think right now, are you delegating enough? See, to delegate is to do nothing more but to entrust a task or responsibility to someone else to do. And I'm betting right now that you're not delegating at the level that you need to. So let me give you a few pointers. So one, if someone can do a task faster than you, then that is something you should definitely consider delegating. Two, if someone can do something at a higher quality than you, then again, that is something that you should definitely consider delegating. However, if someone can do something that's faster and at a better quality than you, then that is definitely something you should consider delegating. Now, I know if you're watching this right now, you're one of those high flyers, because everyone who follows my page and my videos are really people who are overachievers and always diving into stuff, right? So I know you're probably saying, but Alex, I can do things really quickly and at a high quality. So does that mean that I shouldn't delegate? Let me throw two more things by you. The first thing is click the like button. I greatly appreciate if you click the like button. The like button and the subscribe button. Those things really do help the page, help me get more my message out to more people. And again, I would greatly appreciate if you do that right now. But second, then after those two things are identified, how quickly you can get something done and what quality, the next thing you need to be thinking about is the impact. See, if you can delegate something off of your plate and it allows you to do something that has a greater impact on your organization and or on your career, then that is, again, something that you should definitely consider delegating. If you haven't heard of the 80-20 principle, I have, it's a great book and a great principle. I have information down below in the description. But that is something to realize is that you really need to be very intentional with what you spend your time on. The 80-20 principle, again, a great book. I have the link down below. That'll kind of tell you and teach you what things you should be putting your time towards. Secondly is I read this book called Decide. The author's name is Stephen McClatchy. Yeah. I have his information below as well. Let me tell you, I went to one of his sessions and it completely blew me away on the, he really goes through the importance of, how to delegate, how to know when you should delegate, how do you then use your energy, your resources once you delegate it to make sure that you're being very productive and very impactful. And his book, Decide, is something you should definitely read. So again, I have his information below as well. What I want you to take from this is that we only all have so much time. We only have so much time, so much energy, so many resources, and we have to be very intentional with how we utilize those resources. So be very strategic when you see things on your plate that you think someone else can do better than you and or faster than you and or it would free up your time and energy to do something that's more impactful for your organization and for your career, then definitely consider delegating. So, as always, stay strong, stay positive, stay moving.